What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a long time, but I'm gonna just figured I'd make a quick little update video for y'all, man. Just kind of letting y'all know what's going on, what I'm still waiting on. Still got the car. I'm not selling the car. We are still in the process of, getting it back on the road. Still kind of a little bit left to do, but I just wanted to make a quick little update video to kind of let y'all know exactly where we're at in the process and kind of what's going on, man. So I know it's been a long time since I made a video. I haven't really been doing anything, man, just working, and on weekends I've just been staying home, minding my business, or if I needed to do something on the car, I'd come up here and do it, just trying to get like some little stuff ready. That way I don't have to do it whenever the motor's back and all that stuff. So I've just kind of been laying low, doing my own thing, and figured I'd make a quick update video for y'all. So I guess let me pop the hood and just kind of explain what's going on, why I have the fenders off and all that, because we're going to be changing a lot, and I'm pretty sure I've said it in an old video or in a previous video, but there hasn't really been a video dedicated to like an update on the build, so figured I'd go ahead and make one for y'all. Alright, so as y'all can see, I got the bumper off and all that good stuff. Fenders are off as well. So obviously still don't have the motor back, no converter in the trans. So basically the motor could have already been done, but I changed my mind on some key things with the motor. So we ended up having to order some new parts. They had everything there. When I changed my mind, they had everything there for the original setup, and then I changed my mind, so we had to reorder some stuff. So now we're just waiting on, I believe, one more of the components, and then they will be able to assemble everything. So they did check the block. The block is fine, so it's pretty much just waiting to be put together pretty much at this point. The converter was sent to Circle D and respect, so that should already be done as well. They also have my headers. GPI has my headers. So basically we'll be picking up quite a few things whenever we go to GPI to get the motor. One thing I did notice though, when I pulled the bumper off and the fenders, is that my headlight is broken. So as y'all can see how I can move that, and it's bolted down. It's this little bracket down here. Where's it at? Oh, that bracket right there, y'all can see is broke. So there's nothing holding the headlight to this little bracket right here, and this bracket is also bent, and it's been like this since I bought the car. That's why the front of my driver's side fender is kind of messed up. I guess somebody backed into the car either before I bought it and I didn't notice it, or right after I bought it, because I did notice it a little bit after I bought it, but it wasn't like too bad, so I don't really care too much about it. But yeah, I noticed that my headlight was messed up. But one thing I do want to say, man, for anybody that's taking the fenders off of a 6th gen, I've never done this before, ever, so I didn't really know what I was doing. I was just kind of looking for the bolts and nuts, and, I thought it was pretty straightforward, which, I mean, it kind of is, but you do have to take off the rocker panels. So as y'all can see, I do have the rocker panels taken off. You do got to take those off to get the fenders off, because there's those 2 bolts down there. But one thing I want to say, man, because this is where I messed up, not on this side but on the other side, and I'll show y'all. So this one here, that's just a nut right there. That's just a nut holding the fender there. But then there's another one right there, and this one's a nut, and so I thought it was the nut that came off, but it actually has a bolt, a Torx bolt, that you have to get from the front. So you got to open the door and get it from the front in order to get that out. I thought it was a nut, so on the other side I hit it with the impact and it messed up this bracket here. I kind of bent it back to kind of where I think it should be, but once I put the fender on, I guess I'll see exactly where it's at. I may have to re-weld a little bit on it, possibly. And then there's another Torx bolt right here on both sides that you got to take off, and then another bolt there, and another bolt there, and then I think maybe this one too. I think that might be for the fender also. I think that connects the headlight and the fender. Could be wrong, but Yeah, I just wanted to tell y'all that though, because that's where I messed up, and I'll show y'all the other bracket real quick, because I did mess it up, and I bent it back to where it kind of I think it should be, but y'all can see it's messed up. So hopefully that's about the same position. Worst case scenario, I'm just not even going to bolt it up there, because it will be fastened there and it will be fastened down there, so it should be fine. But I'm going to try to, you know, get that to work. But yeah, so basically when we go to GPI, we are going to be obviously picking up the motor, picking up the torque converter, the headers. I let them have my stock heads. We are doing CID heads on the motor. I'm not gonna go into detail on kind of what the setup is on the motor, just because I want to kind of get back into grudge racing and all that. So it will be naturally aspirated. So for anybody asking if I'm going boost or anything like that, I'm not. I don't really have any interest in going boost, honestly. Not with this car, at least. I would love a boosted car, but this car, it's already so empty. Like, if I have a boosted car, I want it to be like a full weight car, like pretty much full weight, maybe just like lightweight seats or something. So I've already gone so far with this car that I don't want to boost this car. But yeah, we'll be picking up that stuff from GPI. And then also I bought carbon fiber doors. So I bought Anderson composite carbon fiber doors. Been wanting them for a long time. I saw that Corey with the blue car, so the blue GPI car that y'all saw at F-Body Fest, he was selling his doors. So I saw that he was wanting, I mean, I would say a reasonable price, but still kind of a lot. Like, I mean, you can buy them new for I think like $3,000, $3,200, something like that. But obviously that's before taxes and before freight. I know typically there's kind of a decent amount in freight on those. So he was selling them. I hit him up, and we ended up, you know, agreeing on a price, and I bought them. I didn't really want to spend the money on that right away, like at that moment, you know, because there's still other stuff I need. But it was a good deal, and I was like, well, at least this way, you know, I could just pick them up whenever I go to GPI, because they have the blue car there already. So I could just pick them up when I go to GPI to get the motor, and I won't have to pay any freight on them. So I'll actually be saving, you know, a decent little bit of money on them. So I went ahead and just pulled the trigger on them, because I knew if I didn't buy them then, I probably never would. So I was like, you know what, fuck it, let me go ahead and get them. So I did. So when we go to GPI, we're going to be picking up the motor, converter, headers, doors, and once I have all that back, I still will need an auxiliary fuel pump. I'll still need a throttle body, still need an intake manifold. We're not doing a high ram anymore. We are going to be doing a CID manifold when those come out. And besides that, I mean, that's really all it needs, man. Once the motor's back, just intake manifold, throttle body, and aux fuel pump. I did already do a LT4 in-tank fuel pump. So I went ahead and already put that in. That's ready to go. And you know, the car will pretty much be ready once I get those things. So I want to get the motor back, get it in the car. I do have some BMR engine mounts for it, some solid mounts. So once the motor's back, I mean, we're pretty much on the final stretch of that process. So shouldn't really be too much longer, man. The motor shouldn't really take too much longer, hopefully. I think I'm gonna probably pick it up in September or October. Should be good by then. I've just been having a lot of things coming up, man. That's costing me a lot of money. My dog's been sick. The vet been costing me a lot of money, you know, for her. Just a bunch of shit like that, man, that just kind of comes unsuspected. So that's kind of, you know, just slowing down the process. But I'm excited, man, because we're not too far off, honestly. So I am really excited, and I'm hoping we'll be out before the end of the year, hopefully, and you know, get back to running people, man. There's a lot of people that say they want to run me. A lot of people in South Texas that I made a comment, kind of more of a joke, but I guess some people took it serious, that the Valley doesn't have no fast motor cars. And there's some people that, you know, got a little butthurt by it. And so I had a lot of people call me out after I said that on Facebook. But you know, I'll be down to run whoever. I don't care. It is what it is. Throw some money on it, whatever. So I guess let me show y'all a couple other things that I've been working on right now. And then we're gonna wrap up this video, man, because there ain't really too much left to talk about. All right, so one kind of somewhat major thing, not major as far as performance wise, but cosmetically, I am going to be doing a different hood. Finally going to get rid of this hood, or not get rid of it, I'm going to keep it, but we're going to use it at first once the motor's back and the car's running and stuff. We're going to use it, you know, just to have some type of coverage on the hood, but I am going to be doing a fiberglass hood on it. Obviously I'll have the doors. Been working on the sunroof so y'all can see. It was clear. I painted it black, resealed it, so hopefully now it's watertight. We are going to be doing a fiberglass trunk lid as well, you know, just to save a little bit of weight there. Besides that, I mean, that's pretty much it for the most part. I did take the evap stuff out of the car. So when I did the LT4 in-tank pump, I took the evap stuff out, so there's no evap stuff there. I'm not changing the wheel setup or nothing like that. So yeah, I mean, really all I need is the motor back. They don't have the headers, they don't have the converter, the doors with it. They don't need the intake manifold, throttle body, aux fuel pump. I will need a new catch can. I want to do a good catch can that has the you know, a good breather setup on it. Probably going to do breathers on the valve covers as well. I'm assuming GPI is going to do that. I need to buy all these new clips for the rocker panels because most of them broke when I took them off. Got a bunch of detail stuff here. 717 supply, street speed. Been buying a lot of that, a lot of his supplies for when, you know, when he's doing like the giveaways and stuff. And then I got my stock valve covers and the V-loam, which we're not going to be using at all. So and then my front wheels, but yeah, man, that's kind of where we're at. Hopefully not too much longer, honestly. Like I said, we're pretty much on the downhill stretch of the build, and you know, I'm excited to get back out, man. I'm really excited. It's been a long time. I'm itching to race, man. I'm itching to race. Once we're out, got everything, you know, dialed in and all that, and I recuperate, you know, some of my money because I am having to spend a lot of money on this. I might end up doing some actual drag brakes instead of the street setup. Save a little bit more weight that way. But yeah, man, that's where we're at. The car is pretty much not gonna get any lighter, besides maybe the brakes if I end up doing that, but that'll be probably way down the road, not anytime soon at all. Besides the doors and the trunk lid, that's the only things left that I'm gonna be doing to save maybe a little bit of weight. The doors will save probably okay amount. The trunk lid's not really gonna save a lot, but yeah, I'm really excited, dude. Really excited, and that's where we're at. I just wanted to make an update video for y'all, that way y'all have it and y'all know what's going on. And you know, bear with me. I'll probably make a video whenever we go to Arkansas to pick up the motor. I'll probably make a video, talk to Ryan and all that good stuff. But yeah, that's where we're at. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video, guys. Like I said, just keep bearing with me, man. I know it's been a long time. June, so we're in July now, but June made 1 year since the car's been down, because it blew late June last year, and you know, that's when I pretty much immediately tore it apart and all that. So it's been about a year now, been a little bit over a year now since the car's been down, but we're on the home stretch, and just bear with me, man. Just bear with me. We're gonna be, when we come back, man, we're gonna run whoever, man. Whoever wants it, we're gonna give it to them from a roll. Not gonna be doing any digs for a while because I want to make sure I have suspension and a drive shaft before even trying to do any digs, because I know for a fact it's gonna have to have suspension, and I know the drive shaft is not gonna hold it at the track. So so I'm gonna definitely have those things before I even attempt the track. And even once we do start going to the track, we're going to spend a lot of time at the track getting it dialed, you know, before I try to actually race anybody at the track. So once it's back, we're going to be doing a lot of roll racing, man. And that'll be good as far as getting it dialed, getting the trans sorted out and all that good stuff. But yeah, I just wanted to make this update video for you guys. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Like I said, just hang in there, because at this point, we're not really super far out. So just hang in there, bear with me. When we come back, I promise it's all gonna be worth it. And you know, we're gonna try to run up some money with the 6th gen. But anyways, guys, hope y'all enjoyed this video. If y'all did, give it a thumbs up. New to the channel, please subscribe. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. I need it. Yeah, we'll catch you on the next video. Not sure what the next video is going to be. Like I said, it's probably going to end up being going to actually pick up the motor, so it's probably going to be a while before I do make another video. But just hang in there, though, man. I will catch y'all guys in the next video.